we do it. Where you catch us that we be in that pool pit. Always catch a vibe, we a movement. You should just subscribe because we too lit. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, watch them scream out, ah, yeah.
We've been receiving mad love, so in the words of Pops, thank you very kindly.
Thank you very kindly.
It's the Pool Pit Podcast, baby. Season 4. Episode 90.
Yeah.
What the business is.
What the business
It's that
is.
man with the plan, Big Kev.
Big Kev.
And that's Cuz with the buzz, Big Bo.
Big Bo.
And you know we got that food for your soul. And y'all know we got to do a disclaimer. Without the disclaimer, you know, people might stumble upon the Pool Pit Podcast and think that it's a religious type of podcast. But, you know, I'm going to just be honest with you. It's not.
It's not.
So without further ado, the Pool Pit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast.
Say it once more.
I said, you know I got to do it. I
it.
said, the Pool Pit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast, but we are bringing the gospel in the form of information straight like that.
Straight like that.
And y'all know, this podcast is based on the foundation of positivity, motivation, inspiration, and most importantly, love. So we don't do anything without a weekly affirmation, and I got something for us.
Message.
Until you change your thinking, you will always recycle your experiences.
Yep.
I'm trying to tell you, boy, if you don't change the people around you, how you move, what you choose, your routine, your behaviors, and you're not getting the type of examples and, you know, results you want, it's a reason.
It's a reason.
For real. Do some adjustment. Do some life adjustments, and you should be okay. We do have a guest for the first guest of Season 4. She's gun-ho, definitely ready to get on here, definitely have a different perspective than we're accustomed to. So it's definitely inviting on that end. But before we call her up, I do want to say rest in peace to Carl Weathers.
Yes.
If y'all know who Carl Weathers is, that's Apollo Creed. There's other various things he's been doing. Matter of fact, you'll see him just as recent as the Super Bowl commercial with Gronk. So it was kind of thrown back by seeing him passing, you know, just seeing him on TV that, you know, he looked good. You know, he looked like he was aging wonderfully. And then you hear that news. So I want to say rest in peace.
Rest easy.
Rest easy.
And
Apollo. You know what I mean?
And you know, we was cheering for Apollo.
There is no tomorrow.
There
is no tomorrow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even though we love Rocky, but like Apollo.
We was cheering for Apollo. When they fought, I was cheering for Apollo. I mean, you know the movie's called Rocky, but low key, y'all know y'all was cheering for Apollo. So
see, I was cheering for Apollo because I thought he looked like my daddy when I was a kid.
Daddy? That you?
He wasn't that big, but he had an afro and a mustache.
Yeah, I didn't even know Carl Weathers played football. So, you know, I was just always, who this big ass nigga they done put on Rocky? But nah, he had a professional athletic career prior. That's why he was that big as well. So, you know, just want to say rest in peace to Carl Weathers. All right, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and call our guest up and get this thing cracking.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Hello.
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
Hey, guys.
Hey, what's going on?
She sound full of life. Well, she ready.
Was that a dog?
I'm ready.
Yeah, okay. I was just making sure.
Your dog going crazy in the background. It's all good. All right. So, like I said, before you rocking with the boys on the Pool Pit Podcast.
Yeah.
Like we do at this time, I give the guests a moment, a spotlight to say their name, or they can give out their socials, or however they would like to let the people know about them, they can. So this is your time.
Okay. Hi, guys. I'm Sarah.
Hey, now.
Hey. I do have a cool son that everybody can go follow. It's Sir Prodigy. It's SIR_Prodigy on Instagram.
Okay.
He's out here doing his music thing. He's really making some moves right now in Naptown.
Oh, okay. So he do music. Well, he raps.
He does music. He does. He raps. He's
okay.
good. He's really making some moves right now.
Okay, we're going to have to check that out.
He'll be performing this Friday at Refinery 46.
Okay.
They're doing an open mic there. There's a lot of big underground people from Nap really doing it. It's a movement that's happening right now. You guys are sleeping on it. You guys are really sleeping on it.
No.
But and then he'll be doing about 2 or 3 shows during All-Star Weekend.
Nah, that's
That's what's up. But now I won't say we sleeping on it. We've been doing it like for a minute.
Good.
But,
I'm new to this. I'm new to it. This is the best music I've heard in years. I'm usually just mainstream, and this has been some good shit going on, guys.
I'm gonna check it out.
No, I'm honestly saying the local hip hop scene has been really dope for about, I really would say, since about 2006, 2007. It's our local scene is it's versatile. It's backpackers. It's trappers. It's
we got the combination. It's the Midwest. We're the melting pot
mixture. Of MCs,
that's what the Midwest is, and the fact that nobody in Nap has hit mainstream yet. And I sit here and I look at some of these artists out here just grinding for years, still sticking to it, and their music is better than anything you can turn on the radio.
Say that, rep Naptown. Say that. I mean, like, yours truly, yours truly, you know what I'm saying, has an album out, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, my time. Oh, yeah. I dropped the album last year and working on the second one now,
Okay.
so. Yes, we do this. So I'm definitely going to check your son out and see.
Yeah, the second album comes out Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
That's Pretty Bitches Love Prodigy.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, damn. Okay, we'll say that then. I rocks with it.
Feeling myself.
Right there.
Feeling myself.
Feeling myself. Know right away.
Yeah. He letting them know off top. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into this week's episode. So I'll start it off. Yeah, so I was watching Love and Hip Hop, which I tend to watch kind of frequently.
Yeah.
And the girl Shekinah, Rennie Red, I think her name is, and Sierra were talking. And so we know this has been years and years old argument about does size really matter. And so what they said was pretty much, except for Sierra, size doesn't matter. But what they were saying was size doesn't matter because it's all about the money. So I wanted to get a woman's perspective on this because I think personally, if you say it's all about the money, then how can you get mad about how you get treated? So I want to just hear what you have to say, and then we'll speak about that from your point of view.
My point of view is I'm 40. Both of them matter. Both of them matter. I am too old out here to build a man, and I'm not. You don't have to be a millionaire. You don't have to have big bucks, but you have to be financially secure.
Okay.
I'm not giving a man money. That's not my job as a woman.
No.
I'm not giving a man money, and I'm not settling for bad sex at 40.
I'm not settling for bad sex at 40.
Size matters.
So size does matter.
Size matters. They just ain't had it yet.
No, they ain't had it yet.
They ain't had it yet. Size matters.
Okay. So what I take from it is just, besides just, I just had to break down the whole scope of how the conversation started. But the biggest thing I took from it was they will sacrifice. So to me, in an essence, to most women or to a lot of women, size doesn't matter because they're chasing the bag and they're chasing the fame and the notoriety and what comes with that, that they're not worried about the sex or the interaction or, how the relationship is built. As long as they're paid, as long as they can go shopping, they have those little lunch in with their friends and not have to work and just go to the gym and just spend other people's money, they're pretty much cool with that.
Man,
they have. Yeah.
No, I was gonna say half them bras have terrible sex them damn selves.
I wasn't gonna get into that. and the judger of sex, it goes both ways.
You over here, you done got this BBL and you can't fucking move. It's all hard and
I'm not a fan of it.
I gotta put in all this work.
Not a fan of it.
And then you want to check my bank account.
You want to check my bank account?
Which is it? No,
Yeah.
I'm playing.
But the thing is, what I'm gonna say is like this. Hey, we're gonna bring the reality. Y'all talking about size. Most women don't even move their body the way they dance. You know what I'm saying? You see them twerking and moving their body in this type of way, and then trying to do them meg knees on the dance floor when it's time to get in that bed. Oh, you 10 seconds and you tapping out. Your knees is done for.
I don't have making knees in any place. I'm 40. No.
But I'm just saying, you'll see 40-year-olds on the dance floor. They be
Really
trying to do the meg,
yeah.
and then as soon as it's time to, you know what I'm saying, take it to the bedroom. Hey, where them knees at?
Nah, them knees. They shot.
They shot.
They
Why don't you
shot.
go borrow your friend's knees or something like that? Because everything you was doing in that club, we not doing it now.
Fraudulent.
It's
Yeah.
bad advertisement. What is it? False advertisement. So as much as women talk about men and size, it's a lot of stuff that men can talk about. But men, I don't think men just get into that aspect of it so much as, presentation is presentation. So I guess that's what it truly is. At the end of the day, I used to have conversations with platonic female friends, right? And I asked them that, the size really matter. And they was like, basically, it's just to the preference of the woman. Some women like to get jackhammered. Some women like to just get it to their spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A woman told me she had the man with the smallest thing ever, but he got her off every time. So it was great to her, So I guess it's just how you like your sexual interaction.
To each their own.
Correct.
Yeah.
The woman's anatomy, I don't know how family oriented this show is, but
it's not.
Good. A woman's
It's
anatomy, it's like within the first 2 inches into the vaginal canal is a G spot.
Exactly.
Not mine.
She said not mine. So you're one of those.
Mine.
Yeah. So you're one of those who like a little extra. It's totally. I get it.
I'm happy to be there at that point.
Happy to be there.
Good time.
It was funny though. It was like I remember one of my friends. She used to put it as. She said, "Look, you remember those geo trackers?"
Yeah.
She said, "Okay." She said, "Put like this: you could have a Yukon and you could have a geo tracker. Both of them can get you to point A to B, but it's all about the presentation of the Yukon versus how when you look at it, you compare them. You're just gonna automatically be like." Damn, you just gonna automatically see the difference. So she says it's all about presentation, but in reality, about the experience, it's just a matter of the person's preference. So I've always took that like,
because that geo tracker might have 612s in it.
612, dumping in the back, vibrating, shaking.
You'd be surprised.
But now I really wanted to talk about that because I just think also what correlates from that is when women say how men treat them. If you only go for a man who has money, fame, notoriety, and is famous, what do you think he's going to treat you like? Because he knows you're there for the money, so he's going to treat you as such. Yeah.
You teach people how to treat you.
Exactly.
You teach people how to treat you.
So
that if you're getting called a bitch and you're getting cheated on, that's because you are. That's who you take.
Now, that's a statement.
You teach people how to treat you, and you have to earn respect.
You do.
Yeah.
You really do. And so that's why I just wanted to say that I know, a lot of people watch that show and how they came off to me was just like, wow. I don't want to hear y'all giving love relationship. I don't want to hear you giving advice about anything and being sad about how a man did you.
You know how I feel about it. It's a TV show.
It is a TV show.
So I feel like, they get on there and they're going to say
but I think a lot of them, that's their mindset though.
No, it is. You can tell by how they live that is their mindset.
Look, for example, they say they're in the studio, but you never hear the fucking single. Like, who's paying for this?
I mean, look how many relationships Sierra done been through.
A lot.
She got married and unmarried in like 2 months.
And all of them have money. When have you settled down with a regular guy? Think about it. They're in the business. They own something. So it goes with the territory pretty much of how they act on that TV show. They think like that as well. Okay. You want to go ahead and say something else?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So here we go. The next thing is, and this is just, like I said, I don't want to just make it how I used to make it where we always just tag somebody to be in next. It's just a general discussion. You jump in, whatever you want to. So who is an artist can sing, but a lot of people disagree with?
Ooh.
You're gonna say Beyonce, aren't you?
I'm gonna say that because that's the biggest thing. But I mean, other people got other stuff. So if you got Beyonce too, we could talk about it or however you feel.
I commented. You had a post on Facebook, and I had commented because I love Beyonce. I'm a woman. As a woman, I can't help but love that woman. She's graceful. You know, she's got poise. She's everything. She's independent. She's a businesswoman. I respect.
Yeah.
And I think she's a great performer. Her voice is great.
Oh, she's a great entertainer that you can't take that away from. I think the funniest thing is it showed people hate her because she's always out there. And when you're always out there and you're always winning, people hate winners. And the thing about it is because ain't no way in the world you can literally say this woman cannot sing. Now, you can have a preference. That's what I was trying to get to on that post. You can have a preference. You can have other singers that you like better. They, resonate with you better or whatever, how their songwriting skills are, how their voice sounds, the songs they've created, their discography, you know what I'm saying? It might be better to you, whatever, right? But to say she can't sing is
a whole... 32 grams to say differently.
I got somebody... I can see people say something.
All right, go ahead, Bo.
I can see them saying about Rihanna.
Yep. But matter of fact, she couldn't sing. Now, I know for a fact.
And I love Rihanna.
Before Jay-Z really, really kind of got behind her. That first song, first song when she tried to sing a ballad and didn't have any vocal lessons, it was terrible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden her voice sounded powerful and you start hearing ballads and strong songs. And it was like, okay, now they done got her a vocal coach and staying your tones and things of that nature.
Yeah, your lane.
Yeah, but most people would not say Rihanna's a singer. I wouldn't.
But she's got great music.
Great songwriting, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't understand. I get it. People always want to say something for shock value, clickbait. But it's a lot of people who hate Beyonce.
Yeah.
And it's not a hate to say, well, I can't stand her because she's always on TV or da-da-da-da. That's your preference, just like with Taylor Swift. I will never say Taylor Swift is not talented, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's overkill. And that's what they don't get. When you keep putting it in the public's face, she won, she wins all this, she does this, she's on the Super Bowl. So you know what I'm saying? Everything is about her. If you look at TV and entertainment, 90% of it's Taylor Swift. So it's overkill. So that's why people are not going to like it. But I would never discredit Taylor Swift and say she wasn't a talented young woman.
I mean, she's not my cup of tea either. But she's a talented woman too. As a woman, I respect her.
She's an entertainer. You selling out, shows and people come to your show she's selling out and her albums always sell out. Hey, you doing something. But I just say, I would never say a person cannot sing though. They make it seem like Beyonce like Ashanti or something like that. And Ashanti's a cool singer, but I wouldn't say she's the greatest vocalist.
Ashanti, no.
No, Ashanti's cool. She has her moment, but that's what I'm saying. She's like one of those more studio-based singers. She sounds better in the studio. Yeah, she's not a big voice, sing a cappella type style,
She really got her foot in the door for her pen, writing those hooks.
There you go.
That's what got her in there.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say Keith Sweat.
That's a no-brainer. Keith Sweat cannot sing.
Keith Sweat can sing.
No, he cannot. Women like Keith Sweat because he's talking that sex shit. He's doing the dancing that women like. He has that appeal. He has a sex appeal to women. He grind those hips and sing. But if you listen to that man sing, this is how I grade singers, right? I work in the studio. I know what you can do and how you can shape-shift a voice and make it sound like something totally. When you hear the raw versus them plugins and everything on there, you can make a voice sound a million times better, right? Singers are judged when you're doing a show, they got the live instrumentation or they just got the instrumental on, and your voice, just by itself, what do you sound like? I seen Keith Sweat on the Verses. That was all I needed to know.
No, when I heard...
He sounds good to me.
Yeah, because you looking at him, see, just that way you're saying that, sounds like you're not even listening to him. You're just looking at him.
It's all the above. It's all the above. Just when it comes on my playlist.
The songs are jamming. Don't get me wrong, because you can listen to Keith Sweat all day, but he
got some classics.
But he can't. That's what I'm saying. Studio magic. He can't sing though.
When he did that song with Rick Ross.
Oh,
a
terrible.
couple of years ago. I was like,
terrible, bro.
I was like, Ross, I G for you, trying to,
trying to
like, that does not
capitalize
sound
on that.
good,
It does
though.
not sound good.
I was like,
there
bro.
you go, telling me no again. That's how he talks singing. He reminded me of Drake. Like, I don't understand why people think that's singing. Like, when you sing, like, anybody can do that. Like,
Yeah.
That's what it is. You can make a great song off of it, but don't mean you can sing.
But Keith Sweat was never a great singer. He had some good ass songs.
He got some good ass songs.
He got some good ass songs, but he never was a vocalist.
Yeah, he's not a vocalist. But what I will tell people is, if you really want to get technical about who, and we're just talking about vocals and who can sing their ass off, I don't think nobody messes with Patti LaBelle. Her octaves and her changes, nobody vocally, for me,
that's a problem,
can mess with Patti LaBelle.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that, but Whitney gives her a run for her money.
I mean, yeah.
Whitney's around there, but I just seen Patti go from some octaves that people can't do,
and she can still do it,
and she's still doing it. 70, almost 70 years
80.
old. 80. She 80.
Yeah, she did.
Whitney can't still be doing it. That ain't fair. That's not.
Well, I mean, we just say longevity. I mean, Whitney probably would have had the longevity as well. We're just saying, though, it speaks to a lot of these flash in the pan people who come out with one hit. Patti been doing it for years and still touring, still doing shows, still being prominent in people in the society of music. So, you gotta big up that.
Yeah,
so
she was at the free
absolutely
concert.
Plus, she kind of branched off into bakery, you know what I'm saying, with them pies and stuff like that. I even seen they got a Patti LaBelle banana pudding. And I like banana pudding.
Been out for
and I had never tasted it. I'm going to have to get it. I seen it the other day. I was like, ooh, I might have to get that. For real.
I'll pass.
Yeah, well, we know you don't like sweets, so okay.
Ooh.
But yeah, look. That banana pudding sounds real good to you, don't it?
It sounds real good. I like sweets, though. I'm a sweet person.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Okay, so here's a funny one. I threw it out there on Facebook because it's hilarious if you just really think about it. What if private parts meowed or barked every time they were horny?
Oh, get the hell out of here.
It just be loud. You just walk into a club and you just hear a bunch of
meow, meow, ruff, ruff, ruff.
Man.
like animals in heat, you know?
But it would be funny because you would just see how many people are thinking nasty ass thoughts in your same little circle or in your circumference, you know what I'm saying? So if you at work, right, and y'all at a meeting or whatever, and just imagine such giving a presentation, all of a sudden you hear, row, row, row. Exactly. What is going on in here?
You already know what's going on in here.
You know what's going on in here?
You know what's going on in here.
That would be so hilarious. They should do like a skit or something like that showing that. It would be so...
I mean, that's almost like Dave Chappelle, what people be thinking in the club.
Oh, that is kind of similar.
1 and 2.
And 1 and 2.
He was concentrating.
Trying to get that dance. 1 and 2. But yeah.
You know, dudes... You think he try to holler at chicks? He really feel like
he's stupid. He's stupid.
That's classic. Dave Chappelle.
Hey, Dave Chappelle's hilarious.
But yeah,
I just want to throw that silly moment out there. If you like really think about it, like you were walking in the grocery store. And in the aisles, you know what I'm saying? You just going to pick up your grocery and all of a sudden you hear a meow. Who let that cat in here? It would be so wild. And I'd be thinking about silly shit like that. Like that would be hilarious.
But it happens all the time at the grocery store.
Like if you but the thing is, if you get arrested by somebody, you can hide that shit, but you can't hide when you know what I'm saying, feeling a certain type of way. Like, damn.
You scanning your groceries, then you look up, oh, your hair is beautiful. I'm just thank you, ma'am.
You can't gracefully take a compliment anymore. Be like, yes, I would do you.
You already know.
For real. All right, so here's another thing I seen. You enter a restaurant and you see your significant other on a date. Do you ignore it, confront it, or go home?
Oh, bro.
I don't even know why two of those are even an option. Like, who would ignore it or just walk out? Who would do that?
Some people are not confrontational.
Hey, I'm confident. I've been in this spot before.
Oh, you go ahead and speak on it, then.
I've been in this spot.
You've been in this spot. Go ahead and speak on it.
And I walked up and I said, what's happening?
What's happening?
Yes.
Bro was like, I don't know what's going on.
I'm about to get out of here. You come with baggage.
I'm like, what's happening?
You come with baggage.
And he's like, what's going on? I was like, what you doing with my wife? Oh, I didn't even.
Oh,
Yeah, what's going on? What's happening?
Well, damn.
And I'm looking at what you doing. Oh, I got a free meal.
Free meal?
Okay, you drunk dumb bitch.
Well, that's the rawness of this show.
Well, go on and take that plate with you because you're leaving.
There you go. There you go. Now, the Virgo in me, the Kevin in me, I have to confront it, and I'm going to act a fool. I got to make a scene, too. It can't be calmly. I'm not going to just come over there and like, hey, we need to talk about this. No. I'm going to flip some shit over. I'm going to get kicked out. It's going to be an episode. It's going to be a moment in time. For one, you can't be out there embarrassing me like that where you're so bold enough to go out in public and have a dinner date, like y'all go together. When you're basically in a relationship or you're married, like, you know what I'm saying? Who the fuck does that? So yeah, it got to be handled a different way. And I'm going to come up so hard that the dude going to be thinking, hey, I don't want no smoke. But I don't have a problem with the dude. Like, I learned this in life. I never have a problem with the other person. I'm just saying, a lot of people do. But I would never take that out on the person who's with the person I'm with because
they don't owe you.
They don't owe me shit. Exactly, don't owe me shit.
But I still have to set the record straight and let it be known I'm not no
plaything. I ain't no plaything.
So I'm gonna let him know I'm not playing around.
You might want to get out of here, G.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? For real. But I mean,
like it was her best friend, and her best friend had a buddy, and they just went to Perkins.
Nah, you know Perkins is good. I would.
You know what I'm saying?
Too.
But the dude was like, "Hey, I'll buy you a pancake," and my wife was like, "Fuck it, I'll take a pancake."
Nah, it's a different if he said, "I'll buy y'all some pancakes," and everybody was together, but they were on a solo dolo. You know what I'm saying with each other.
She was with her. But I knew the dude too. I knew the homegirl's boyfriend, but I didn't know this guy that came along.
Yeah.
I didn't know him.
Yeah.
So, but I had to set the record straight.
Stranger danger.
But I had to snatch her up out of there.
Oh yeah, I mean, but first of all, she disrespected you. She could have told you that. She could have just said, we all got cell phones at that time or whatever device we had. She could have been like, hey, this is what it is.
It was a little too much drinky going on. And plus two, they was a little, I'm a little more seasoned and they're a little younger in the game. And that's how things happen.
All right, it is what it is. So you got to get checked.
Yeah, she got checked. She remembered it too.
No, but I seen, but it was funny though, because in those comments, some people were saying, well, I would just ignore it. I'm like, what?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Is she still your wife?
Huh?
Is she still your wife?
Oh, no, we're done. No.
Oh.
But she's one of my best friends.
Yeah.
So good. Okay.
That's a good vibe. If you can, end it and still be friends, then yeah, that's always a good vibe. For real.
I broken up and had like some cordial breakups. Like we're still cool, but if we were in a long-term relationship, I haven't been able to stay friends. That's the Virgo in me.
Oh, well, we are petty. So I do believe in that too. I mean, I can be friends. It just depends on, like you said, if it ends in the right way, in the right manner, it could be like just moving on and we outgrew each other or whatever it may be. But if you cheat,
I'm a Taurus. We're stubborn and stupid.
It's stubborn and stupid.
I'm going to give her another try.
Why you say it like that? That we're stubborn and stupid. It was all slow.
What's it? Snuffleupagus?
Yeah, that's like, we're stubborn and stupid. You're stupid, bro. Man, okay. I did want to say this, though. Shout out to ESPN for shouting out Indianapolis for being the best Super Bowl hosting city. It was Mad Dog on there. Then they had brought Jeff Saturday on. Mad Dog said
changed the game.
Mad Dog said out of every Super Bowl he's been to a lot, and he knows he's a historian. If you watch the first tape. Mad Dog was like, Indianapolis is the best. He was talking about St. Elmo's. He was talking about Ruth Chris. He was talking about our state places, how in downtown we have the area where you can just walk, you know what I'm saying, to everything. Like you don't have to have, transportation is very, very easy. They loved it. I was like, bet, we on the map. Now we about to have the All-Star game here coming up soon.
Yeah.
Naptown is doing some things out here.
Been doing some things, man.
But it's just good to see people that you didn't think would say it. Go ahead, Sarah.
Just nobody's paid us no attention.
Exactly.
Like, Indianapolis has always been a hot spot.
It's booming, but we got to get that press to really be out there. We could be like the next Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? If we get somebody really to jump.
I don't want to be the next
Well,
Atlanta.
not Atlanta in that mindset. Where he going. We don't want that Atlanta, but I'm just saying.
I don't want Hollywood.
It ain't gotta be Hollywood, but I do think our talent.
I do prefer.
It's movie producers, it's music producers, it's actors and stuff that need that. We need that jump shot to open that door.
Naptown has really developed a very good fine arts.
Yeah.
As far as music, actual arts. I mean, we do have a great arts community in this town. And,
yes, we do.
And it's being exposed more and more.
But I'm just saying, though, we just got to have somebody. It's got to be somebody or that makes it or gets that assist to make it like that to really put it on the forefront. We're known for sports, it's athletes and things of that nature. But even the entertainers that come from here don't really big us up like they should and bring them, like Babyface, for example. If you come from Indiana, you should be having Indiana artists, looking out. You know how hard it is to come from here. You know how hard it is to make it here, and get press and publicity.
And shout out Mike Epps.
You know what I'm saying? Mike Epps, that's who Mike Epps is doing, right? Mike Epps is coming home. Whatever he can do, yeah. What was you saying?
He bought the block back. Have you seen all the houses he redid?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. A person who really, some people just say, I'm from Indiana, but you don't really show the action and behavior. Epps is putting on for Naptown.
He is. I mean, from the show.
Shout out Mike Epps.
From any time he gets interviewed, he's either got on Colts gear, he's got on Pacers gear.
And he's at the games. He's in the community. Like, that is giving back.
I wanted to hear about the show. I hadn't heard anything about the show.
Which one?
The Epps show. It was on Sunday.
Oh, I haven't heard anybody really say anything.
Anybody talk about the show.
I seen people be at it, but nobody really said it was funny. They kind of rated it. I seen a girl like Katrina. She rated it how Katrina Lewis. Yeah, she rated it how, DC Young Fly, and then somebody else was at the bottom, but nobody really talked about it majorly about the show. So
yeah, I've been asking about it.
So
But he does put on for the city. Shout out Mike Epps.
Shout out Mike Epps.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be doing something next week.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be in town.
He definitely gonna be in town. He gonna be at the game. This is his time to show. This his city, so he really gonna be out there.
He should have tried to become an ambassador. I think they made Miles Turner an ambassador.
He should be an ambassador.
But Mike Epps should have tried to be an ambassador because he's always represented the city. He
reps it beautifully.
When Paul George and them was going against Miami. Hey, he was out on the front line.
He was on the front line,
George Hill,
cheering him on.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and just he got a show on Netflix that basically is based about Naptown. Like, how much are you repping your city to make a show? You could have made any city in the world, but you put Naptown on there, and when he says certain things, if you ever watched it. Yeah, if you hear certain things in there, and you kind of be like, oh, he's talking about such and such. He just put a different name. Yeah. But I'm like, he's talking about such and such. I know what he's talking about.
Nah, he's keeping it for real. Naptown.
Yeah, that's the vibe. All right, so we also got to talk about the Grammys.
The Grammys.
The Grammys. So everybody was talking about the Jay-Z speech. Some people say the wrong place, wrong time.
No.
I say
absolutely the right time.
The perfect time.
Perfect time.
The reason I say this is because if you know the backdrop of why he has this built up aggression towards the Grammys is how they've done hip hop in general. Like, you capitalize off the sales of hip hop, but you don't want to give us that love, in the front. The Grammys is this big spectacle, right? People get all done up. Everybody want to be invited. Everybody want to be nominated. So it's a big thing. And when you sit up there and have hip hop artists, they don't get no light on the show. Like, they'll give them their award. Nobody gets to see them. It wasn't broadcasted. or things of that nature, or they'll put somebody in that genre that is not even hip hop to win the award. It's not even rap that they'll win the award. That's just messed up. And then the thing about Beyonce, he's standing up for his wife. His wife's not the type that, snap off on people in public. She's low key, very low key. So he was just doing what a husband's supposed to do. She probably talks about it at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to hear this, so I'm going to say it when I get my chance and whatnot.
You also got to understand the people that really be at the Grammys want a Grammy. It's not like
exactly
like I just made this album and I'm just showing up. Like the people that come and
they're there to win.
They want
to win.
When Beyonce made that Renaissance album, she was saying, "I'm trying to win album of the year."
Yeah. Really?
When Killer Mike was making Michael, he said,
wanted a Grammy.
I want rap album of the year.
Yeah.
And when these people achieve these goals, that's why they feel the way they feel. Because they put in work. You also got to understand, on like Michael, he made that out of his own money.
Yeah.
Out of pocket.
Yeah.
Whatever he done grinding up. It wasn't like a major record label helped him produce this album. He made this album. And now he done won a Grammy.
He won three Grammys.
He swept them.
I just think
and then got locked up.
When you look at the same people winning all the time, it just seems like a popularity game. Like, they go with what I guess is more
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift then got 4 albums of the year.
Beyonce's been dealing with Taylor Swift for quite some time now.
And I'm just saying like this, like,
where's Kanye?
If she has 32 Grammys, Kanye would have been, Kanye is doing yay shit.
Man.
But
yay shit.
Yeah, he's doing some yay shit, you know what I'm saying? But he knew, the thing about him is Kanye and Jay are the same people, but Jay has that tact and know how to speak in those rooms or whatnot and articulates it beautifully and what he want to say. Kanye is the dude to just say any fucking thing, like doesn't have no chill, no whatsoever.
He just says it.
He just says it. And so the message is lost of what he's saying because of how he says it. When Jay-Z said what he said, it was like, did he lie?
Nah, he didn't lie.
Everybody was shocked that he was like, damn, he's getting an award, but he's really killing the Grammys low key. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I will say the Grammys are making some attempts. I'm talking about as far as getting the pool in the background, as far as the voting, different people. They're going after different, or I ain't gonna say going after, but pulling in people who are more from the hip hop community to help them provide better voting or choosing of records.
Well, it should be like how if you did a crime, right? They say you're supposed to have a jury of your peers, right? Like, who better to judge you than the people who know you're giving you a fair chance? You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you put this album out, people who do it on a day-to-day basis should be the ones judging it.
Because I think Paul Wall's a part of the Grammy board now.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And he come up and has a different, they come from Houston scene. It's giving everybody a chance that has from different regions to put their input on what's hot and what's not.
But that's what
I mean, what's the criteria on who wins? I mean, what's the criteria you have to win to even win a Grammy? Like, what are they?
It's just the voting. I don't even know it's a criteria. Then that's why he was saying if Beyonce won 32 Grammys, then you thought about sales or whatever it is, then how does she not have the album of the year?
Well, her dad got on there. Mr. Bowles was kind of talking about how it's because of Columbia Records that each record label they can only nominate one person, one album for an award.
Oh, it's definitely some politics behind it though. But then her record label, like, how the hell you don't nominate not one of her albums? If she's winning Grammys, like, my thing is, I'm going to nominate the one who's the breadwinner. Obviously, she's winning Grammys. She done sold a lot of albums too. So why would I not?
Taylor took her home, and Taylor Swift, it's got to go in with like tour sales, album sales, and Taylor Swift, her Eras tour, it brought in over $1 billion, and like Beyonce's was like a little bit over like I think it was like 500 million.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, there's a lot of Swifties. We ain't on front.
Yeah.
Like, that's why the NFL is capitalizing off of her. It's a great business move for your pockets. But the average consumer who is not a Swiftie, and just because you're not a Swiftie, you're not a hater. because I never said anything bad about Taylor Swift, but people just tired of that you putting her in our faces on everything we watch. If we want to listen to Taylor Swift, we'll go buy the album. We'll go watch a show with her on it, or we'll go watch you watch the Grammys. You know she's gonna be on there. You know what I'm saying? It's a musical,
acting all surprised.
Fine art. You know what I'm saying? But we don't need to see it on football. I'm sorry. Like
I agree. She's just too teeny bopper.
Exactly. And my thing is and I don't blame her. She's just having fun. She's it's a new experience for her. She's young.
Is she?
I don't know if she's young.
She's been around for damn near 20
She
years.
look young. How old is she?
Man.
I think she's 30.
Yeah, she's
30. Damn, she's still like a little kid. She still look young. I mean, I just always
Taylor
look at her
Swift
young.
Been around for a minute, man.
But I mean, one thing I will say about her though, one thing I will say about what I've noticed about her, she does big up her contemporaries. Like when the music is on, she's normally the one dancing and cheering them on. You know what I'm saying, and giving them props for a good song and rapping their verses or singing their song. Yeah. So it's not. I don't.
And she's also reinventing some things, like how she's reissuing her albums, re-singing them.
That's smart.
Where I'm like, that's gangster. That's gangster right there.
Girl.
She capitalized on marketing, boy, because I knew it when she's got up there and won that award. I had a feeling she's about to say, hey, I got a secret to tell you guys. It wasn't like she was going to be pregnant or something like that. She was like, I got a new album coming out. Everybody's like, oh my God, Taylor has another album.
She took her moment.
Hey, she's very, very smart about marketing. You get those type of promotions, you need to go ahead and throw it out there. So,
I know people was trying to knock Shay Shay for what he said, but I was like, I can't, he's not lying.
He's saying it from, like she just said, if you sell over $1 billion to 500 million, she doesn't move the needle. Beyonce doesn't move the needle like Taylor. So
like Taylor. Don't say she don't move the needle.
But I was going to get to that point, but I'm saying what he's saying is she doesn't move the needle like a person like Taylor. And people are going to take, they're going to feel some type of way about it because they're going to, talent-wise and entertainment-wise, she can't touch it. But he's saying in the global economy of things, of how music gets projected in sales, there ain't too many people touching Taylor Swift.
Joe Biden is praying that Taylor Swift joins his campaign. He's praying. Joe Biden is praying for it. I need you, Taylor. I need you to give me a thumbs up.
Man, that nigga just need to stay awoke through the teleprompter. That's what he need to do. For real. And then, like I said before, man, we coming up to this election. This year is a big year, but I mean, it's slim pickings out there. That's all I'm saying. I ain't no political dude, but it's slim pickings out there.
We got to come up with something, America. This ain't it.
Ain't nobody running.
I'm telling you, it's about to be Trump.
I feel like Trump's back in business. I do feel that.
That's some scary ass shit.
Yeah,
it is. You got a president who's still indicted.
He's indicted. We're gonna have
he got 91 indictments.
We gonna have a president with felonies. I'm back, bitches.
hey, Trump gonna come out to dial.
Oh, to dial. How you like me now?
It's 19.
If he did that, I was like, this some bullshit. I'd have been like, this some bullshit right here. But what I would say, I was talking to a woman at work about Donald Trump, and I've said this on the podcast many times. He is so misunderstood because people really think he's a racist. He's not a racist.
I don't think he's a racist either.
He's a person who knows how to capitalize on the vein of America. He knows that America is racist. Man. So if you want to get to where you want to go, I'm going to hype the people up that love racism. And that's it. If you look at him, Donald Trump associates with rich people. He don't like broke people. So if you're going to say racist, he's racist against broke people and the middle range people. If you got money, he don't care what color you are. He was, you know what I'm saying? He going to rock with you.
I'm kind of glad Snoop came out and said what he said. Like, and everybody was like, but I'm like, these dudes.
What's Snoop say?
Snoop, he basically told the truth. Trump's not racist because they all was hanging with Trump.
They was hanging with him when Mike Tyson was fighting. He was at the Tyson fight. Trump Plaza. I remember Tupac. All types of people would go to the Trump Towers.
The rappers.
The rappers stayed at Trump Towers.
Man, and he was hanging out. He was hanging out with all the Democrats throughout the 90s. Like Trump.
Yeah, that rape, the rape charge that Pac had was at Trump Towers.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my point. He's about money. He's about people with fame and money Trump associates with. You don't have money, he don't care about you. But he also is a smart, he is from his business acumen that he acts the way he does. We have a business-minded president, and he does things as a business-minded person. It's about the dollar. He's all about the dollar, and he knows how to touch the vein of the people. And like I said, people want to get mad about Trump, get mad at America. America's a racist-ass country. So let's just be honest.
Be more true.
You know what I'm saying? So what he did was he was like, you know, you got the Ku Klux Klan, and they like white power, and they can't wait to make America great again. What happens if I say make America great again? They automatically assume he's talking about white power. He just saying make America great again by being president. His ego. Hey. That's what he's basically saying.
Obama's slogan was like change. What was Obama's?
What was his?
What was? I see
something
his face
about
too.
change.
Change something. I forgot. You're right. I remember that. I just think like the thing with Obama though.
I miss him.
People. The thing is, I don't think we'll ever have.
I don't miss none of them.
He said, I don't miss none. I will say this. I liked Obama because how he could interchange with everybody, right? Yeah. You see him over in countries, and he's, he was more diplomatic. He's diplomatic, right? He's diplomatic. He can talk to anybody. He can go in the hood. He can go be in them settings. Any setting Obama was good in, and that's what made him dope to me when he got up on the podium. You don't look at the president looking at the teleprompter, messing up the words he was speaking, articulate, knew what he was talking about. Like, yeah, if you're going to represent our country, I don't need a person over there with the ABC and learning and saying silly shit. That man, looking. I lost all respect for Donald Trump when that man said, drink bleach.
for COVID.
Is that what it took?
Bro.
Is that what it took?
Look, I'm saying, that was like, people are really going to get behind this man saying, I didn't take it yet, but I seen that if you guys drink bleach, you can get rid of COVID. Wait a minute. We want to see you drink bleach first, Donald.
I'll tell you, I worked for a holistic doctor during COVID.
Okay.
And we had all these people coming in, and we did like what was called like a blood ozone. So it's kind of where you pull the blood out. It kind of runs to like a dialysis machine that just exposes your blood, and we put it right back into pure ozone. It was supposed to like kill all these viruses. I tell you, after Donald Trump came out and told people to drink bleach, everybody came in there wanting an ozone treatment, thinking that was the same thing.
I'm telling you, man. Like my thing is, and the other thing about it is Donald Trump has a cult following because who in a fucking right mind would listen to somebody tell them to drink bleach and would be okay with that? Like if a regular person just be like, hey, is a cult following. Yeah, like a cult. Like they're die hard no matter what he does.
It's gotta work.
It's gotta work. For example, if he gets indicted, if he got charged, they be like, well, they made him do it.
I ain't following Trump to the rapture. It's not happening.
Yeah,
I ain't following
you know what I mean?
Anywhere.
But it is what it is. We're damned if we do, damned if we don't. So that's what this 2024 is, right? Y'all just better get ready for it.
Oh, yeah.
But one thing, hopefully, this fucking inflation to go down and we might get a couple more pennies in our pocket. That's one thing he did do. We was a little bit more financially doing better. I will say that.
We was doing a lot better. Inflation is real.
Inflation is really real.
The cost of living is skyrocket and nobody's money is going up. Exactly. I'm making the same amount of money for the last 3 years.
Doing bad.
And I'm paying way more out in bills, utilities,
just the fact that a
groceries,
motherfucker has apartments for $2,000 when them apartments back in the day was $300 to $500 is crazy. I heard on the east side of Nat, I forget what apartments they are. I think it's the apartments like right off of East Washington over there by Kroger. Them little dumpy apartments on the side. Dude, they said them is up like
10th Street.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They said them apartments is almost like $1,500 to get in there. Man, like for them shits, I used to think them was like
Section 8.
Section 8 over there. Like But
It
now,
was Section 8.
It was Section 8. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When you look over there, be
When
like,
it first opened, it was regular apartments. Then it became Section 8.
then it became Section 8. But they said to get over there, and them old nasty ass apartments,
Man,
they charging like that. It's crazy. Like that inflation went nuts. People could get away with it. They knew they could get away with it.
A pound of lunch meat costs $14.
It does.
Meat, no buttons.
Those are facts.
Serious.
A pound of lunch meat.
I'm saying, I'm losing my voice.
We got the meat.
Yeah. I'm saying it couldn't have been less than a year. It was like, I was complaining that it was $8.99.
I still ain't got over them goddamn eggs, G.
The eggs.
I'm like, it's chickens everywhere, goddamn it. Why do we have to pay almost $6 for some eggs, G? Like, then all of a sudden it went down when people was like, after they took all our money or people boycotted eggs. Now, we can just lower them down. Milk, egg, basic shit that always gonna be around for the most part. You want to raise it up? It makes sense. Like, I'm just like, okay, wow. We going down the drain, America. What's going on?
Running down the drain.
All right, so this comes to the fun time of the show, and then we'll go ahead and let you get on with your evening, Sarah. This is called Would You Rather.
Oh,
This is a mix of some messed up questions, some cool questions, but it really is fucked up scenarios or yes and no scenarios. Anyway it go. We're going to let you answer them, and then if we disagree, we'll say what we think. So here we go.
Ooh, I'm nervous.
Would you rather live by Hakuna Matata or YOLO?
YOLO.
What you got?
And I have to do something dangerous. YOLO.
YOLO. All right, so here we go. Would you rather talk like Yoda or breathe like Darth Vader for the rest of your life?
I'd rather talk like Yoda.
Yoda, you talk.
I already have the outline of Darth Vader, so.
Hear it.
I'm like,
take off my mask.
Luke, your father.
Take off my mask so I can see you with my own.
Just imagine getting disciplined by Darth Vader. Get in your room right now, Luke.
It wouldn't be that.
I am your father.
I am your father.
He force you in the room and shut the door. Boom. Sit your ass down.
Ain't that a bitch? You just gonna pick me up like that, Darth Vader?
Yeah. Sit your ass down.
You just gonna big man me like that? All right, here we go. Would you rather get married to a zombie or have a zombie baby?
Get the fuck.
For what?
She said for what?
She said for what? Hey, that's the choice. You gotta answer the one.
You gotta answer it.
I'd rather get with a zombie than
have a zombie baby. That might be crucial down there.
Hey.
Yeah, because I don't want to carry a zombie around for 9 months.
Yeah, that might be crucial down there.